Welcome dear students. Today we are going to learn about past tense. That is, first part is past indefinite tense or past simple tense. This tense is used to describe about a past habit or an action which was completed in past with a point of time. That is, a point of time, a time reference is given to describe about completion of an event. Simple or affirmative sentences, the rule will be subject plus second form of verb plus object. This is the only tense in which second form of the verb is used, that is known as past tense form. Examples: Rakesh bought a car. Buy, bought. That is second form of buy has been used here. Rakesh subject, bought second form of verb, that is V2. A car is object here. Kesav scored a goal. So Kesav subject, V2 plus object. We help the poor. Again first person plural, V2 and poor is object here. She sang a song. So second form of base verb sing, sang, sung. So she sang a song. Subject plus V2 plus object. Let us proceed towards negative sentences. The rule will be subject at first, then a helping verb did plus not is used. So in past indefinite tense, did is used as a helping verb. Did is used as a helping verb, and that is used only in interrogative and negative sentences. In affirmative sentences, we will never use did as a helping verb. So did plus not plus V1 plus object. Here you need to notice the change, that is base form of verb will be used, that is first form of verb only. Dear students, past simple tense में only simple sentences और affirmative sentences में ही V2 का यूज हम करते हैं, otherwise V1 will be used in all other cases, right? So you need to keep in your mind that verb second form is used only in the formation of simple or affirmative sentences of past indefinite tense, nowhere else other than this. Subject plus did not plus V1 plus object. Let us transform the same simple sentences into negative. Rakesh did not buy a car. Did not buy a car. So subject did not plus buy, base form of verb, that is first form, and object. Kesav did not score a goal. Did not sentence has been negativized. Okay. We did not help the poor. So base form of verb. She did not sing a song. She did not sing a song. So this was the case about negative sentences. If you talk about interrogative sentences, so as you know, in interrogative sentences only the helping verb is put at the beginning of the sentence. It is put at the very first step of the sentence. Did will be used at first, followed by subject, followed by V1, then object, and at last we will put the sign of interrogation. Example: did Rakesh buy a car? Did, that is helping verb. Rakesh subject, buy V1 and object and sign of interrogation. So this is the change you need to keep in your mind. Did Kesav score a goal? Did we help the poor? Did she sing a song? Did she sing a song? So apart from these three types of sentences, there is one more, that is fourth one. We have been discussing regularly, that is negative and interrogative. The sentences in which negative as well as interrogative sense is given, in those sentences there is a formula, that is at first did will be used, helping verb plus subject plus note plus V1 plus object. For example, if I say did she not sing a song? Okay, did she not sing a song? So this will become negative and interrogative both. Did we not help the poor? Did Kesav not score a goal? Did Rakesh not buy a car? So this will be called as negative interrogative sentences. There are specific uses of past indefinite tense, and you must be well versed, well conversant, well familiar with the uses of all the tenses. Then only you will be able to attempt the questions related to tenses, that is, you will be able to fill up the appropriate form of verb if you know where the particular tense is used. There are certain words, there are certain time adverbs with them or with which only a particular tense is used. Our first use of past indefinite tense is with the words like yesterday and ago. Yesterday and ago. So there are time adverbs. Example is I met my school friend yesterday. Dear students, जब भी आप yesterday या ago का यूज़ कहीं पे देखते हैं, आपको second form of verb यूज़ करना है, means past indefinite tense only. I met my school friend yesterday. You are talking about past. You are talking about an action or an event which was completed in the past. And time reference is given. Point of time. That is point of time. Yesterday you met your friend. So, second form. She passed her graduation 2 years ago. Means she has already passed graduation. But once you are giving the point of time, ago means not in present, she has already passed, so point of time is given. That's why you will be using past indefinite form of the verb, that is second form. She passed the graduation 2 years ago, so 2 years ago is point of time here. Then to indicate a past habit, for example, Gandhiji never told a lie. This is one of the habits of Gandhiji. So to describe a habit, we need to use second form of verb, past indefinite tense. My late grandmother or grandfather went for a walk daily. Went for a walk daily. So never, daily, you are talking about the point of time or time reference. He always carried a stick in one hand. So always, with the words like always, you will use past indefinite tense if you are talking about a past habit. Okay, a past habit, because always can be used in present form also. But here we are talking about past habit. So he always carried a stick in one hand. He always carried an umbrella with him. So next is my grandfather never drank wine. Never drank wine. V2 second form. Here also carried second form. Other than these uses, there are some other like in plus any past year. With the word in, if we use any past year, that is in 2005, in 2007, in those cases also second form will be used. India got independence. India got independence in. in के साथ में हमने ईयर का रेफरेंस दिया है, पास्ट ईयर का, नोट फ्यूचर में आने वाले या जो प्रेजेंट में चल रही है, पास्ट में. ओके, I passed my 12th examination in 2004. I bought a car in 2007. Sita got married in 2010. He got a job in 2015. सो जब भी हम इन के साथ में किसी ईयर का रेफरेंस देंगे उस केस में भी हम पास्ट इंडेफिनिट टेंस का यूज करेंगे. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट टू बी नोटेड. हिस्टोरिकल इवेंट, if any historical event happened or something took place, to describe that also we need to use past indefinite tense. For example, the British ruled India for many years. The British ruled India for many years. India won the war of 1965. Okay. India defeated Pakistan in 1971. Like that, पास्ट की कोई भी इवेंट हो, हिस्टोरिकल इवेंट, उसको डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए हम सेकेंड फॉर्म का यूज करेंगे. वन मोर यू कैन से, प्रशियन फोर्सेस डिफीटेड फ्रेंच फोर्सेस इन द वॉर ऑफ 1870 एंड 1871. फॉर द बुक्स एंड ऑथर्स, इफ ए बुक इज रिटन बाय समवन दैट विल बी described by second form. Nehru wrote Discovery of India. Adam Smith wrote Wealth of Nations. Okay, so if we talk about a book which was written by an author, then also second form of the verb will be used. Launching of some launching of any event or a missile or some specific event. For example, India successfully launched Agni 3 missile, right? India successfully launched its Chandrayaan. So with the word launch also we can use V2, launched. Now we will talk about past continuous tense. And when we talk about continuous, means some action which was in progress. We are talking about a progressive action. So in past continuous tense, an event which was continuous in past when we last saw it, जब आखिरी बार हमने उसको देखा उस समय वो काम चल रहा था, हो रहा था, action was in progress. For description of those events we use past continuous tense. Here the helping verbs are used was and were with V1 plus ing. In affirmative sentences, subject plus was oblique verb plus V1 plus ing plus object. Now where to use was? Was will be used with first person singular, third person singular, male, female, for a thing, name, or third person singular, any singular number, right? Were will be used with first person plural, that is we, second person singular and plural you, third person plural they, and plural number, boys, girls, people, like that, police. For simple or affirmative sentences, the example is they were listening to music. जब हमने उनको देखा लास्ट टाइम उस समय म्यूजिक सुन रहे थे. It means that work was in, action was in progress. So subject plus helping verb plus V1 plus ing plus object. I was teaching my class. She was working on her project. She was working on her project. In negative sentences, subject plus was oblique verb plus note will be used to negativize the sentence, plus V1 plus ing plus object. So in all continuous tenses you might have observed that verb first form will with ing is used. She she was not cooking food, she was not listening to music, like that. Example, some more, they were not listening to music. So the same sentence has been transformed into negative form. I was not teaching my class. Okay. And she was not working. She was not working on her project. So the sentence has become negative one. If you talk about interrogative sentences, in the interrogative sentences, helping verbs are used in the beginning, followed by subject, followed by verb with ing, verb first form with ing, plus object, plus sign of interrogation. Example, were they listening to music? Helping verb, subject, v1 with ing, plus object, plus sign of interrogation. So, were they listening to music? Was he teaching his class? Was she working on her project? And the last type of sentence we can form is interrogative negative. In interrogative negative, as we know that helping verb will be put in the beginning, then subject followed by note plus v1 with ing plus object. The same sentence can be transformed in interrogative negative as, were they not listening to music? Was he not teaching his class? Was she not working on her project? So this has become a mix of negative and interrogative. There are uses of past continuous tense. What are the uses? With the words like while, two actions happening together. This is time adverb. This is used to contrast between two actions which goes or happens together. Okay, and this is used in progressive sense only, that is continuous tenses only. Example is, she was watering the plants while her brother was playing cricket. So यहाँ पे दो एक्शन एक साथ हो रहे हैं और दोनों में कंपैरिजन कंट्रास्ट दिखाने के लिए while का यूज़ किया गया है, और जहाँ भी while का यूज़ होगा वहाँ पे हम कंटिन्यूस टेंस का यूज़ करेंगे, राइट. इफ इट इज़ प्रेजेंट देन प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस, पास्ट में है तो पास्ट कंटिन्यूस का यूज़ करेंगे. शी वॉज वाटरिंग द प्लांट्स, और उसी समय हर ब्रदर वॉज प्लेइंग क्रिकेट. सो टू एक्शंस वर टेकिंग प्लेस एट द सेम टाइम, दैट इज साइमल्टेनियस. सो वाइल वर्ड का भी हम यूज़ करते हैं पास्ट कंटिन्यूस टेंस या प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस. सो अब हम पास्ट कंटिन्यूस की बात कर रहे हैं तो वाज वाटरिंग एंड वाज प्लेइंग. नेक्स्ट इज ही वाज प्लेइंग वाइल हिज सिस्टर वाज कुकिंग. सो ही वाज प्लेइंग, और जबकि उस समय उसकी सिस्टर जो है कुकिंग कर रही थी. सो टू एक्शंस happening simultaneously being contrasted with the help of a word or time adverb while. when plus v2, जब भी हम when का यूज करते हैं और v2 एक पार्ट में यूज करेंगे, that time also past continuous tense का यूज करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, when I saw him he was reading a novel. I was shouting for help when my house caught fire. Okay, I was shouting for help when my house caught fire. I was sleeping when you telephoned me. Okay, or you can say, when you telephoned me I was sleeping at that time or at that moment. Some other words or phrases, that is at that time, at that moment, those days, इनके साथ भी हम पास्ट कंटिन्यूस टेंस का यूज करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई वॉज स्लीपिंग एट दैट टाइम बिकॉज आई वॉज टायर्ड. दोज डेज ही वॉज टीचिंग इन DPS school. Those days he was taking training of firing the weapons. He was teaching in so and so school those days. So एट दैट टाइम, एट दैट मोमेंट, दोज डेज, इनके साथ भी हम पास्ट कंटिन्यूस टेंस का यूज करते हैं। एग्जाम्पल आपके सामने दे दिए गए हैं। वन मोर वर्ड इज स्टिल। स्टिल का हम प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस में यूज करते हैं, पास्ट में भी कर सकते हैं। ओके, ही वॉज स्टिल स्लीपिंग, ही वॉज स्टिल स्लीपिंग। और यू कैन से when I went to his house he was still sleeping. So still also indicates continuity of an action. So dear students, this was about the two tenses of our past tense, two parts, that is past indefinite and past continuous. Now there are some sentences which you need to fill up with suitable forms of verb. This one, here you need to fill up the appropriate forms according to past continuous tense. And one more exercise is this one. So here you need to fill up the appropriate verbs according to past indefinite tense. Thank you. Have a nice day.